Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome to another Eagle Eye News Network broadcast. I'm Justin Myrie bringing you the show. Double E, Double N is next. We will start today off with Eagle Sports. Michaela did a high kick, followed by a single leg takedown. In order to interview both dance and wrestling, Mick, what do you have for us?
Hey, I'm Michaela Dufresne reporting here for Double E Double N Sports. I'm joined by Alyssa Whitnable, our dance line captain, and JD Struxness, our wrestling captain. Alyssa, want to tell us who the captains for dance line this year are?
Our captains are me, Mandy Schmeezing, Mariah Schliemann, and Megan Gabrielson.
Okay, and we hear you have a new coach. Do you want to tell us a little bit about her?
Our new coach is Nikki Strand. She used to dance for Monty. I don't know, she's pretty experienced. She knows what she's talking about.
All right, and when's your first performance and competition?
Our first performance is next week at a boys basketball game, and our first competition is December 8th at Eastview.
Okay, and then JD Struxness, who are your captains this year?
Our captains are myself, Brandon Schmidt, and Jordan Staub.
Okay, what's the outlook of the team going to be this year?
This year is going to be tough, having to come back and fill the holes for John Weeding and Sam Lotz, both state finalists last year. So we're young this year. We're gonna be young down low, and then hopefully finish strong up top.
All right. Last year you had a really good year. You ended up in state. What are your goals and expectations this year?
This year I'm expecting myself to win state. I lost by 1 point last year in a match that I shouldn't have lost, and this year I'm gonna come back and redeem myself.
All right. Okay, back to you, Justin.
Hey, thanks, Mick. Like we did for both girls and boys basketball, we here at Eagle Eye want to wish dance and wrestling the best of luck. Speaking of basketball, our young girls team kicked off their season Tuesday night when they hosted friendly rival from Dawson Boyd, the Blackjacks. Let's take a look at some of the action.
24, Mackenzie Clark. Senior number 20, Janessa Ramos. 11, senior 44.
The girls were up at half 27-23 with a few too many turnovers and a cold spell for 6 minutes. In the second half, they dropped the game 54-45. Sophomore Lasia Freetley led the Eagles with 19 points. Senior Kenzie Clark knocked down 3 3-pointers and a few free throws for 12 points. Kenzie added 5 assists and had 3 steals. And also senior Jordan Halverson had a double-double with 10 points and 10 rebounds. The girls will play tomorrow night at KMS while our boys open with McRae in our Eagle Nest. Also tomorrow night. All right, guys, take a look at this. Our main man Rex scored an all-access pass to the top of the roof. There was a secret door in which only lead custodian Terry Swenson has the key for. He let Rex through. Enjoy the journey.
I climbed way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof is peaceful as can be, and there the world below can bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and weak, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. On the roof, I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, the only place I know.
Thanks, Rex, for getting us a bird's eye view of what the roof looks like. You guys may have come up with a question like I did. How does the water shut off the flat roof? We asked custodian Terry Swenson to explain it.
Okay, so when you were on the roof, if you noticed that there were drains on the roof with baskets over the top, those drains wind up coming down inside the building. You can see the drain coming there. And they're all throughout the entire building that way. And they run over, they go down to the ground and run into the drain tile.
Thanks, Terry. It's now time for the Meet Your Staff segment. Tyler, who do you have today for the students to meet?
Welcome to another segment of Meet Your Staff. Today we are joined by Mr. Meese. Mr. Meese, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate the opportunity to share a little bit about myself.
We're going to ask you a few questions followed by a game we like to call Rapid Fire. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Where were you born and raised?
Well, I was born in Glencoe, and then I was actually raised pretty much in St. Cloud, Minnesota.
What school did you attend and what activities did you participate in?
Sauk Rapids Rice High School, and then I actually started off in wrestling, football, basketball, and actually during my school time I switched to speech and theater.
What college did you attend and earn your teaching license?
St. Cloud State.
What do you like to do outside of school?
Big fan of game theory, Settlers of Catan, and playing cribbage and chess and things like that.
What do you like most about teaching students here at the Valley?
I think just getting to know the students is probably what I've enjoyed the most.
Now it's time for Rapid Fire. Here's how it works. We're going to put 20 seconds on the clock and you're going to answer as many questions as possible. Sound good?
Sounds fantastic.
What's your favorite color?
Green.
Favorite TV show?
Big Bang Theory.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Favorite radio station?
KCLD.
Do you have siblings?
Yes.
Favorite book?
Fahrenheit 451.
7 times 7.
49.
Favorite part of speech?
The noun.
Obama or Romney?
Third party.
Packers or Vikings?
Vikings.
Ding! Got 10. You tied the record with Mr. Clemenson, who also got 10 a couple weeks ago. Once again, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you, Tyler. I really had a good time.
Back to you, Justin.
Thanks, Tyler, and thank you, Mr. Meese, for sharing a little about yourself. We will take a break and we'll be right back after this message. Here in our school community, we are surrounded by acres of corn, bean, and wheat fields. The harvest is complete, well, except for Mrs. Sherb. With that said, we want to share a little video put together by Dylan.
Today we will show how to unload a grain cart. Shown here is a versatile tractor pulling a 938 bushel Parker grain cart. As the sun goes down here in the valley, the combines continue to roll, and soon they will need to unload into the grain cart. This scale is used to measure the weight in pounds in the grain cart. To begin the unloading process, pull the yellow knob to start the PTO. Next, pull the green lever to allow grain in the auger and the blue lever to adjust the chute for the middle of the semi. Last, unload the grain cart into the semi without spilling.
Another question may have come up. What is a bushel? To find out that answer, we asked agriculture instructor and FFA advisor, Mr. Anderson, what a bushel is.
A bushel is a measurement of volume, and this it's about roughly 8 gallons, okay? And this is actually a bushel of apples. Apples are sold by the bushel, and it just so happens that we're selling FFA food right now. So this is a picture of what a bushel would be. For Dylan's little deal, a bushel of corn weighs 56 pounds. A bushel of wheat weighs 60 pounds. A bushel of beans weighs 60 pounds. So when he takes his gravity box to the elevator and sells it, that's how we buy and sell corn, is by the bushel. So they're going to take that weight, divide it by 56 pounds, and that's how he would sell his corn, sell his beans, sell his wheat. So that's it in a nutshell.
Thanks, Mr. Anderson. We now have Andy Schreck, FFA president, to talk a little about fruit sales.
The FFA fruit is in, and we'd just like to thank you guys for ordering. Helped us reach our goal of $28,000 gross sales. pretty good year. And if you guys haven't ordered fruit or you'd like to order more, we have some extra fruit, cheese, meat, herring, beef sticks, whatever you want. Just come see a FFA member or talk to Mr. Anderson.
Lastly, today we have one of our school nurses, Mrs. Piotr, to talk about the blood drive next week.
Digital blood drive is December 7th, starting at 8:30 in the gymnasium. Who qualifies? Kids that are 16 and older. If you're a female, you have to weigh 110 pounds and be 5'1". If you're a male, you have to be 4'10" and 120 pounds. What to bring? Your driver's license. And your parent permission slip. Every student needs a parent permission slip. Remember that if you have given blood before, it has to be 58 days to give blood again.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in to another Double E Double N. I'm Jessa Myrie, reminding you, fly like an eagle.